And that will help you with the concept of letting go, because you need to let go of your breath. You have to get the breath out of your body, because it's good to know that that is its true source. And the human body is made of denser frequencies. It needs to be, because it contains what you consider solid matter, but it's not really solid matter. It just has denser frequencies. And the body would like to hold the grief and the sorrow in the lungs and in the large intestines. And these are the two parts of your body that can release. You release air and you release your bowels. It said bowels. But if you are not taking care of the physical body when you are experiencing your grief and sorrow, then your physical body will hold on to those frequencies even harder. So it can kind of not really work against you, but work in saying, I see that you're valuing those frequencies, so we're going to do our best to anchor them into our body. I'm going to follow your lead and make sure that we can keep them. So taking on breath work, and I would say looking at somatic work.
Yes.
Somatic,
Yes.
it's like some movement and position, but it's breath work. And that will help you with the concept of letting go, because you need to let go of your breath. You have to get the breath out of your body. So if you really do have a belief system and understanding that we are all one, then where is the grief coming from? And I think where that comes from is the lack of understanding that when somebody does leave their physical body, the relationship is not over, but the relationship with the physical presence has shifted. So now it's about learning how to have a new relationship with your loved one, whether that is plant, animal, person. You develop a new relationship, and you do have all the abilities to have new relationships with spirit. Like that's one of my favorite classes to I, I don't know if Jamie would say this, but I like to teach alongside Jamie in the one class, the series that she has about building new relationships with loved ones. And so when you come in, you pick that loved one that's in spirit, and you're like, that's the person I want to communicate to, or that's the animal I want to communicate to. And then the class is taught to you discovering what that new relationship is. And all of us spirits show up from the students in the class, and we all talk and contribute to the class content. It's a lot of fun, and it's so nice to watch people realize that, yes, sadness occurs, but it also stops you from discovering who that person, animal, or plant turned into. I mean, there's so many wondrous new things that they could share with you and be with you all the time. So if you really had that belief system that you are part of the whole, then that would be very natural for you to take on. But if there's some glitch in it, like holes like Swiss cheese, and you know it, but you can't embody it, then you need to sit down with your belief system, because maybe you're saying the words, but you're not connecting to it at all. So you might have another need in your body that you have to take care of and address to make sure that you're okay before you can go into that belief system a lot more.
Mm, that's so powerful. And Julie says that's so helpful. Thank you. I have never really thought about that, of like we're reinforcing, like the body is just responding with what we're holding on to. And if we're continuing to say this, I like this frequency, even when we don't, but we keep bringing it in, that's really powerful.
Yeah, the
I,
body is
yeah,
a really good servant. It will serve you. So if you're telling it that's what you want, it will make it so.